And good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Toronto, Ontario, Canada, at the Toronto Speedway here in Ontario, as we're set for the final race of the 2023 PCSRA Coca-Cola Truck Series. This is it, the championship race that you've all been waiting for, and when the checker flag waves tonight, we will not only see who goes to victory lane, who will be our Truck Series champion. Here is a look at the point standings going into the final race for the Truck Series season. We're going to also talk about the Rookie of the Year battle in just a little bit. Stephanie Driscoll, a non-playoff contender, starts on the pole position, comes this race 25th in the points. Alongside of her is Shohei Alinsky making his final start for Zachary Taylor's team before he moves over to Nathan Orman Motorsports next season, if they can acquire a charter, or possibly Abigail Furling Motorsports, who knows. Pete Ramirez, who was recently eliminated from the championship last week at Homestead, she lines up in row number 2, and alongside of her is a playoff contender in Justin Hugo. Of course, we have Tico Jumiaka, Hattie Swore, Justin Hugo, and Granger in the playoffs. Jumiaka leads those three drivers by 5 points. Last week, we saw the departure of Pete Ramirez, Mandy Evans, and April Winters, who were recently eliminated from the championship hunt. We have a tight battle for the Rookie of the Year honors. Sarah Castillo and Jimmy Baker are tied for the Rookie of the Year, so the highest of those two drivers will take home the Rookie of the Year honors. We'll also keep an eye on that battle of the final transfer spot as far as keeping their charters are concerned. But let's get these trucks rolling out on pit road. We also, let me go ahead and pause this real quickly. We also have some debutante drivers making their PCSRA Coca-Cola Truck Series debut. One of them is Carolina Bradley in the 5, making her Truck Series debut. She is going to be with Cody Smart's team next season, even though she will not have a even though she will not be full-time due to the fact she's 18. Zuzu Boyle making her Truck Series debut for DVR. She'll be running full-time with them next season. There's a couple of more other drivers. Michael Anderson replacing Emily Green in this 4 truck. He will go full-time next season. No plans have been announced for Carolina Bradley. Marcus Sellers, who won our AutoZone Amateur Series race last night. He is another driver making his debut. Let me see. The recent champion Ingrid Pollard replacing Matt Smith, or replacing Patrick Combs. Patrick Combs has officially lost his charter for this season, so Ingrid Pollard will be taking his spot next season in that ride. And then I believe that is about it for debutante drivers. And of course, Jennifer Powers driving for the 6 for DVR. So we'll see how those drivers will do in their debut race here tonight. All right, let's resume the drivers rolling off pit road. If we have a problem, we'll restart it. Simple as that. I think we did have a problem, so we're going to have to restart. That was Matt Smith, who had a problem on the grid, so the start has officially been waved off, because we want to make sure everyone rolls off the pit lane, and if a car has a problem, then we'll let them fix the problem and then get them back out. All right. Go back to Driscoll in the 12. And making sure everyone starts this race. Looks like everyone will start this race. Carla Sonat, by the way, driving a different truck. She's driving a Chevrolet instead of the Toyota she ran all season. So there you go. We have 4 drivers battling for a championship. We have another 38 drivers trying to end their season with a trip to victory lane. And we also have 2 drivers battling for the Rookie of the Year honors between Sarah Castillo and Jimmy Baker. Whoever is the highest of those 2 will take home the Rookie of the Year honors. In the event of a tie, Since Sarah Costello is the highest of the two combatants battling for the Rookie of the Year, as far as that's concerned, if you're hearing a little whistling, it's not coming from me, it's coming from my roommate. I do apologize. But in the event of a tie, since Costello is ahead of Jimmy Baker, she would automatically win the tiebreaker. Green flag is out. The final Truck Series race of 2023 is on. Best of luck to the 4 combatants battling for the championship. 2 guys and 2 gals, interestingly enough. Trying to make sure my phone is still charging, and it's stuck at 59 for quite a while. Stephanie Driscoll leads the first lap. I'm kind of a little worried about my phone not making it, so that's why I'm checking the battery. Make sure my phone's okay. Rita Segrud is the driver we're going to keep an eye on as far as the bubble driver is concerned. As here comes Pete Ramirez. Like I said, Pete Ramirez was one of the 3 drivers who was recently eliminated from the championship hunt. And she's trying to end off her season with a trip to victory lane. So is Matt Smith. This is his final start with Indiana Motorsports. Castle Racing's taken over the truck that he's driving right now. Annie Crenshaw, who was eliminated in round 1. She was originally going to drive the 97 next season, but she'll drive the 99 instead because I had a problem with her car wanting to go in the game, and when I deleted it after saving the regular link, it would not show me the car, so I will put her in the 99. Caution's out for the first time tonight. Now the question is, were any of the championship contenders involved? Marcus Sellers is involved. Tough break for him in his debut. Chloe Carmichael's on pit road. Michael Anderson. So a couple of our debutante drivers have had trouble tonight. Not the way you want to make your debut. Oh, we did have a crash. Somebody is upside down. Red flag is out. Red flag immediately. And looks like Sarah Costello might have had something to do with this incident because she got sent all the way down to the apron. But did she save it? I think she did. Oh, Sellers got turned by somebody. Oh, Jimmy Baker. That's one of the drivers trying to run down Costello for the Rookie of the Year honors. There's the 4. Sam Vickers got a piece of it. And yes, Jimmy Baker was involved. So we had Rookie of the Year implications as somebody's sliding down the racetrack. Oh, that's Sellers. That's a tough break for Marcus Sellers. Go from the highest of highs of winning the championship to the lows of, well, getting wrecked. That's a tough break for Marcus Sellers. Justin Hugo, did he get a piece of it? Because I didn't see him. He was involved. Justin Hugo was involved. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stupid. NR, please stop. And it looks like Sarah Costello, I don't know if she got hit or she got turned by the 1 truck. I don't think she hit the wall. I couldn't see from that angle. If she did, it was minimum. Let's see. Don't think she has any damage to that Superflow Chevrolet. It's just... So yes, one of our championship contenders involved and one of the Rookie of the Year honor contenders involved. We nearly had both of them involved in that little incident. Hi, Tequila. We're going to go back to the green. So one of our championship contenders, that's Hugo, was involved in this incident. as we have the 1 to go signal. Matt Smith is the leader. Pete Ramirez second, Annie Crenshaw third, Driscoll fourth, Jessica Moore fifth, Jesse Art sixth, Jumiaka, Charlie Silver, Erica Douglas, and Hattie Sword the top 10. My phone started to get nervous. Drivers out after that incident. Sam Vickers is out. Marcus Sellers, tough break for him in his debut. But the big one right there is Chloe Carmichael. She is out of the race. And now that puts her charter in the Buffalo Wild Wings series in danger. And that was good news for Lauren Grubius. Because if Chloe Carmichael would have finished in the final 4 spots, Grubius would have been in, but that is big for Grubius because now with the fact that Carmichael's out of the race, all Grubius has to do is have a good result, and she's going to join those drivers going up to the Buffalo Wild Wings series. Also, that's bad news for Jimmy Baker, who got collected in that incident. He was 3rd in line as far as that's concerned, had spot number 9, so the 9 and 10 spots of moving up to the Buffalo Wild Wings series, or in Carmichael's case, trying to keep her charter for next season, have had trouble. As I'm about to kill this fly that's bothering me. And there's Hugo, who has continued on. He's got no hood, so apparently he ran the back of somebody under that caution. And that's not good for damage. He's trying to stay up with this pack, which is what he's planning on, but that's not doing him any good as this fly is starting to annoy the hell out of me. It's like, fly's like, bother me, bother me. Oh, we got a wreck. Hugo again, Michael Anderson, and Makara Amirmawez. And Makara is one of those drivers who's trying to keep her charter for next season. 2nd yellow of the night is out. Oh, and another wreck, and it's Grubius. Oh, and the 2 just ran into her. Lauren Grubius is now out of the race. Oh, boy, this is going to shake up that last spot of who's going to the Buffalo Wild Wings series. See what caused this yellow. Boy, this is going to shake things up. I don't know who's going to get the spot. Nobody is safe. It's like the 4 car, or the 4 truck rather, that's Michael Anderson. Yeah, that was male abuse as the 14 just turned the 4 down into the 2. So this is what brought out the yellow. But what happened to Grubius? As I hit the wrong driver. God damn it. Why was Grubius involved? Oh, Sean Art wrecked the Budweiser Chevrolet. And Lauren Grubius, who was going to take advantage of the misfortunes of Chloe Carmichael and Jimmy Baker, that's not going to happen. I believe that is her race done, and her chances of moving up is gone. Had some drivers come to pit road, but Annie Crenshaw among those that didn't, and she will lead on this restart coming up. I'll check my battery and see if it's charging. If it is charging, that's great. If it's not charging, I'm starting to get a little concerned. As Steven's doing that little whistle, that's starting to get a bit annoying. And it's still stuck at 59. Okay, that's starting to alarm me. Michael Anderson has no hood, and yes, Grubius is out of this race. That is going to be bad news for her. So now the question is, who is going to take that last spot? And she's going to finish in 39th. Of course, Annie Crenshaw did not pit under that yellow, so she is inheriting the lead on the restart. So right now, we've had 3 drivers who are really safe, because now Ashton Ingersoll in the 68 is going to be the driver we'll need to keep an eye on. I think Grubius is going to be out. I think Jimmy Baker could be possibly out. That depends on how slow his truck is. And of course, Justin Hugo was collected in this. Hugo's running in 12th, but I suspect he's dropping back because of the damage he has on his truck. Yeah, he's dropping back. He dropped back all the way to 24. It looks like Justin Hugo's championship hopes are pretty much gone at this point. Because with that damage, I think that we can say Justin Hugo is out of the hunt for the championship. So that's a tough break for a driver who won the regular season. So Hugo, who won the regular season title, will not win the Truck Series Championship. So that's one Smart Motorsports truck out of the picture. I don't know who would be the highest of the final 4. There's Hattie Swore, following right behind her future teammate over at DVR in the Buffalo Wild Wings Series, Gretchen Mueller, let's try that again. Hattie Swore right behind her, Gretchen Mueller. Of course, Mueller's going to Buffalo Wild Wings next season, as she's passed Pete Ramirez. Yellow's out again. We've had a wreck on the front straightaway, and it's Riley Roblier. And Riley Roblier was another driver above the cut line as far as trying to keep his charter is concerned. He might be in trouble and might lose his charter tonight. Tatum Wright, I believe, somebody came to pit road, and it was Ashton Ingersoll who ran in the back of that Toyota. Who was that was on pit road? Oh, that was Tatum Wright. She probably had an unscheduled pit stop, and now she's been trapped a lap down as a result. I'm going to check to make sure the phone's charging, and apparently it's not. It's like stuck at 59. And that's not good, because that's starting to concern me as far as my battery is concerned. I don't know why my battery doesn't want to work. Got some drivers staying out. Matt Smith is staying out as he will re-inherit the lead. I think some of the leaders are just taking it easy. It's a little early to be pitting, especially knowing that these trucks cannot make it 200 laps on one tank of fuel. Highest playoff contender is Hattie Swore. Well, the good news for Groovy is she will keep her charter because of the fact she won, and the stupid fly is about to start annoying the hell out of me, as somebody has a problem, and that's Charlie Silver. And Charlie Silver is one of those drivers in danger of losing his charter, which is looking like he's going to lose his charter, and he may not race next season in the Truck Series. And what on bloody earth is going on? What is Makara Mirmoz doing, along with Michael Anderson, pushing Hattie Swore up the track? Hattie can probably go ahead and move up. But that's a tough break for Charlie Silver. Out of the race is Riley Roblier, and now that puts Riley Roblier in danger of losing his charter for next season. As Hattie's going to go ahead and speed up, because Silver's going to come to pit lane. They said the 9's coming to pit road, so Hattie was told to go ahead and speed up. Matt Smith and Shohei Alinsky came into this race in a must-win situation for their team, Indiana Motorsports, which is, by the way, making their which they are going to be, which Matt Smith and Alinsky is making their final starts here. And see if they want to go out on top. Hattie Swore, however, currently one of the drivers, as of now, would be your champion for the Truck Series. Wouldn't that be something for DVR? And she's going to put Tatum Wright back a lap down. Tatum Wright, like I said, came to pit road, had an unscheduled pit stop, and Lucky Prescott has taken her truck back behind the wall with an engine failure. A camshaft has let go on that number 23 truck. So that's a tough break for Lucky Prescott in the 23. And Lucky, a former winner this season, so that charter will be safe for another season. Of course, Lucky Prescott has one more race this weekend here at Toronto, and that's tomorrow night, which she could be a four-time winner in the Buffalo Wild Wings Series. And it doesn't, and the thing for Hattie Swore is it doesn't matter if she wins this race or not, as the yellow's out again. Her goal, just to finish ahead of the other three title protagonists. And she's on the apron for some reason. I don't know why. Tatum Wright just got her lap back. Annika Ritchie, April Winters, who was recently eliminated. Ashton Ingersoll. Prudence Littlejohn. This is Ingrid Pollard, Michael Anderson, Annika Ritchie, Azar Amirmoez, Peach Ramirez. Oh, this was a big wreck. Ramirez and Ramirez was recently eliminated along with April Winters, but Azar Amirmoez was involved. Oh, this is disastrous. That means both of the Amirmoez sisters in this series could lose their charter. Oh, we had a huge wreck. Sean Art was collected. Where did this start? Oh, that has got to be a nightmare. Oh, this started with Lucy Granger, and who's that up high? Oh, that's Bridget Thomas. And remember, Lucy Granger did not finish the Arizona Amateur Series race last night due to an incident, and now she's 2 for 2, so a bad weekend got worse. Heather Gallant was involved in that 81. And then Carolina Bradley made a rookie mistake. She was trying to slow down. Poor Linsky was there. The Amirmoez siblings there. Sean Art was collected in this. Took all three up into the wall. And then, boom, Little John nowhere to go. It's been a rough night for Smart Motorsports. That's their second incident. There's April Winters, who hit the 14. Jimmy Baker was involved again. That's his third incident tonight. Jessica Moore was collected. And Ingersoll, okay, I thought he was going to be stuck on the apron, but my goodness, those drivers who are trying to get into the Buffalo Wild Wings Series, this is disastrous. And then Victor Gonzalez has got some damage to his front end. Of course, Gonzalez was eliminated after the first round. How did he get involved? I think he ran the back of somebody. I also saw, oh, Jumiaka got a piece. I didn't see him collected in this. Does he have any damage to the McDonald Chevrolet? Or I think he might have gotten through. Doesn't look like he's got any damage, but it looks like he got through that. And that was a close call for another championship contender. By the way, Samantha Granger's running a white truck this week, so it's really rare seeing her run a white truck, even though she's been in that Barks root beer truck all season, so. boy, this is a disaster we're seeing here. Gonzalez is out, so that pretty much ends his season, as he, like I said, he's going to finish 10th in points, so what a disaster for that team. Ingrid Pollard has continued on. Sean Art, I believe, is a lap down. But that is disastrous for the Amirmoa sisters, because now, with them out of this race, as I'm going to check my phone, it's still at 59 and not moving up and not moving down, which is starting to alarm me. Sorry if I'm moving my phone. I'm trying to get my phone charged, and my phone's not charging, and that's starting to become like a problem. I'll have to clean it out in just a second. Drivers out of the race. Looks like Tatum Wright's problems are terminal, so she's out. Victor Gonzalez, who was eliminated in round 1's out. The 40 truck, that is Azar Amirmoez. Pete Ramirez is out. Pete Ramirez was recently eliminated, so her final truck series race will be in disappointment. Annika Ritchie's out. Prudence Lojan is out. April Winters, who was recently eliminated, is out of the race. Wow, that's 2 weeks in a row for that 38 bunch. Tatum Wright, Makara Mirmoez, Michael Anderson making his debut will finish in 36. That might have just confirmed Makara Amirmoez will be losing her charter after tonight's race. That's a tough break for her. Tico Jumiaka is the highest of the playoff contenders. There he is, battling with Charlie Silver. Jesse Art coming to pass him. How about the rookie Zuzu Boyle making her debut, the Japanese driver. For this 26 team, it is their second start of the year, because they ran one with DV, Daniel Voiles, which is yours truly. Actually, correction, it's their third start, because Carmen Alejandro's had to turn in that truck. Daniel Voiles did not have a good run in his only start of the year, and now Zuzu Boyle getting the opportunity to race a truck series. There's her teammate, Hattie Swore. Hattie is making her final start in this truck series, at least for now. Hattie Swore, who has won in all 3 series, will be in the Monster Energy Series next season. And she and the gal in the 22, that would be Erica Douglas. Douglas is making her final full-time race in the truck series, as she is going to focus her attention on Monster next season. She will run a part-time schedule next season. And right now, the 74 is the highest, and there's Sean Art, who's come back onto the track. But it looks like he's got more issues, and this time, unlike last night's AutoZone Amateur Series, where Patrick Combs, who was kicked out of the weekend, Jimmy Baker is hoodless. I think that's probably game over for Jimmy Baker in terms of the Rookie of the Year battle is concerned. The gal that she was trying to run down, that would be Costello. Now, it doesn't matter how many points Costello gets for the Rookie of the Year. She just needs 1. That's all she needs. And since she's going to finish better than Jimmy Baker, back up front, Stephanie Driscoll, currently the leader. Driscoll is leaving this ride at the end of the season, trying to find victory lane for the first time this season before she departs this truck, because the driver of the 05, that is Lucy Granger, will be in this ride next season. And Lucy would like to follow in her sister's footsteps of winning this race. Second and third was the DVR pairing. That's Zuzu Boyle and Hattie Swore, but Bridget Thomas is going to go to third, move Swore back to fourth, but Swore is the highest of the playoff contenders. Mandy Evans, who was recently eliminated in 5th, trying to end her season on a trip to victory lane, as Cervantes Motorsports is still trying to find out who will be driving this 58 next season. Shohei Alinsky is 6th. Charlie Silver's a lap down. Jennifer Power in 7th. Power will run full-time for DVR next season. 8th is going to be Heather Galan. Jessica Moore back to 9th. And 10th is Tico Jumiaka. As Driscoll is being hounded by the rookie sensation. Let's see. As far as the rookie of the year is concerned, let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Like I said, Costello just needs at least a few points in the rookie of the year battle. It doesn't matter how big or how little it is. She will end up taking home the rookie of the year honors, where she's running right now. Of course, Lauren Grubius is already going to the Buffalo Wild Wings series next season to be teammates with Sarah Costello. I can tell you it's going to be an emotional goodbye as far as, as they're going to lap Justin Hugo. As Stephanie Driscoll got a little held up, and here comes the rookie, Zuzu Boyle. She's bringing her teammate, Hattie Swore, with her. As Sware's going to go around Hugo, who also brought Mandy Evans in that 58. Mandy Evans will drive the 58 in the Buffalo Wild Wings series full-time next season, as Cervantes Motorsports is going to go to a 2-car team. And with Mandy Evans having a charter for next season, they have a championship charter. They'll still have their championship charter because they're going to have the 27. That will be a Nissan. And a couple of either a brother or sister or 2 sisters that will be racing for Cervantes' team next season. But Mandy Evans, like I said, trying to get her 2nd career Truck Series win. Like I said, she was the 3 drivers that got eliminated as the yellow is out again, as Driscoll will lead us back to our caution. And who did this involve? It must have involved the lap truck of Charlie Silver. And indeed it did. Looks like Jessica Moore didn't realize. I think Charlie was trying to pass Hugo, but didn't realize the 17 was there until it was too late, and around went the 9. Looks like some of these drivers who have not come to pit road, since they are halfway on a fuel run, are going to come to pit road. So it looks like the leaders are taking this time to come to pit road, and it looks like my phone's starting to charge, so that's good. That's good. I need that. Okay, I'll send that to Cody and them. Alright. Should have done this the first time. I'll also post that. I'll post this in the Discord. So, yes. Boy. The calculation's going to get really interesting. Hugo got lapped again in the pit lane. As this fly, I was doing it lightly so I don't hit it hard on the computer. We're now a 1/4 of the way through this race. Boy, I don't know who's going to get those last spots, because like I said, as we have just gotten the 1 to go signal, we'll go back to green next time by. I sent the link to our Triple B clan so they can come and see what's going on in this race. So far, it's been a crazy race. And nobody is out of the race from that incident. as we are back to green. Hello, Mr. Cody Smart. Yes, you did miss a lot. I'll go ahead and recap this. For those of you that just joined us here, this is the Truck Series finale, round 23 of 23 for the 2023 season, interestingly enough. Daniel Voles here at Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Of course, the Triple P clans here at the track. Couple of top story news going so far in this race. Sarah Costello, regardless of how many Rookie of the Year points she gets tonight, looks like she could be your 2023 Coca-Cola Truck Series Rookie of the Year as Sean R. just come out of the pit road. But the big story, look at the drivers who are out of this race. We only have 27 trucks on track, 23 on the lead lap. So Jimmy Baker's chances of possibly winning Rookie of the Year is looking like it's about to go down the drain. Justin Hugo, who is a lap down without a hood, as I said, his championship hopes are done. So Cody has one more chance with the Granger. Drivers out of the race as of now: Victor Gonzalez, Azar Amirmuez, Peach Ramirez. That's kind of a rhyme, but besides the point. Annika Ritchie, Prudence Littlejohn, April Winters, Tatum Wright, Makara Amirmuez. That means Makara Amirmuez will more than likely lose her charter, depending what else happens in tonight's race. The 14 is out of the race. So Michael Anderson, Lucky Prescott, Riley Roblier, Lauren Grubius, the 31 of Sam Vickers, Chloe Carmichael, and the 1 of Marcus Sellers. And I also forgot I don't have the 57 in here. That would be Ashley Horton. So, yeah. So Ashley Horton will get a provisional and a default 190 points. The question is, would that be good enough for her to get out of the danger zone? So I do apologize if I forgot to get Ashley Horton in this race. But I will just give her a default 190 points. I think she was out with I don't think she's been feeling good this weekend, so that's why she's not racing this weekend. Yep. Carmichael is now in danger of losing her charter in the Buffalo Wild Wings series. But Ashley Horton is here at the track, and she didn't feel too well, so she's been under the weather. She's been clammy, and, well, hopefully you'll be feeling better soon. And of course, Horton came into this race needing a win, but since she's not feeling well and decided to not take part in the Truck Series race, she will be now exempt from losing her charter, even though she's already going to be replacing Hattie Swore anyway. And yes, Chloe Carmichael's in danger of possibly losing her charter. But now this really throws a monkey wrench as far as that last spot in the playoffs is concerned for this series in terms of who's moving up, because, let's see, Littlejohn is out of the race. Jimmy Baker, I believe, is still continuing. Yes is the answer, but he's about to get lapped soon. So Littlejohn is out. Baker continued. Carmichael and Grubius are out. Bridget Thomas is safe because she already has a Buffalo Wild Wings series ride. Or actually, no, she's going to be, she'll be in the Monster Energy series next season, Bridget Thomas. So we'll have a replacement driver for her. Ashton Ingersoll is now the driver who has a lot of pressure to possibly move up to the Buffalo Wild Wings series. Now that the drivers he was trying to run down, which is Grubius and Carmichael, So that's going to make that final spot a little bit more interesting. And where's that 68 team, you ask? 21st. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Because I don't know how many points he was behind Grubius coming into this race. So that's going to be a little bad news. Trying to see who's the highest of the playoff contenders. Jennifer Power. Good news for Jennifer Power. She gets to keep her charter for next season. As they're about to lap Justin Hugo. Yeah, Little John's going to be okay as far as moving up. Jimmy Baker, where he's running. Oh, Jessica Moore's out. Jessica Moore is out of the race due to a camshaft. That's going to put her on the hot seat as far as losing a charter is concerned. All of those drivers involved have been released from the care center. I can tell you, Luke Knight's probably going to be not happy with Sean Art. Because remember, Sean Art committed female abuse, and the bad part was he took out Lauren Grubius, who, interestingly enough, drives for yours truly up here in the booth. So that's not going to sit well with that. That's going to be a fun meeting between me and him as far as that's concerned, even though, to be fair, it was kind of accidental. But the plan is looking very likely like Grubius is going to be in trouble. But if Ingersoll does not get a good result, then Grubius might have just held on to the final transfer spot as far as moving up is concerned. Let's check up on the Rookie of the Year situation. 876-5432. Yep, as of now, Sarah Costello, I believe Sarah Costello could have the Rookie of the Year title clinched. Like I said, she only needs to get at least 1 point. That's all she needs to get, because with Jimmy Baker out of the hunt as far as that's concerned, we might have just confirmed our Rookie of the Year champion for DVR. So at least DV is going to be happy. Well, I'll be happy about that for Sarah Costello, because she's been super consistent, just hasn't found victory lane yet. I will make some lunch in a little bit. These drivers, I think, will need a pit again if they want to make it the rest of the way. There's Jimmy Baker. Carolina Bradley in 21st. There's Costello. Dropping back, Carla Sinat. Hattie Swore. I'm trying to find out who is the highest of the playoff contenders. And it's Tico Jumianka as of right now. And there's Tico. For GMS Racing, it was GMS Racing versus Smart Motorsports versus Daniel Voiles Racing. And as of now, Tico Jumianka would be your champion in the Truck Series. And that would be an upset for GMS Racing to pull on Cody Smart, because they would also snap Cody Smart's winning streak as far as the Owners' Championship is concerned. But good run for Zuzu Boyle in the 26, right behind her teammate Erica Douglas. So even if DVR doesn't win the championship, hey, at least they have a chance to win the Rookie of the Year honors. But Stephanie Driscoll is flying. There's Sarah Costello, passing Jesse Art, and also past playoff contender Samantha Granger. It's been a great year for Sarah Costello in that 46 team. So, as I said before, with Ashley Horton exempt, the driver who did not want to see that would be the 88. And the 88 did not even make the race. So, Rita Sigrid, we can officially confirm she will also get a default 190 points as well. And we'll have to wait and see where this situates her in terms of keeping her charter for next season. Or Carla Sinat could give up her ride for. But anyway, well, that's besides the point. So right now the 24 is looking like to be in the catbird seed as long as he doesn't get collected in anything else. Of course, Patrick Combs, we already know, has lost his charter and he won't be back in the Truck Series next season. So I don't know what's going to happen to him. There's Lucy Granger. Speaking of Lucy, she is currently redeeming herself after having a disappointing race in the AutoZone Amateur Series last night in that number 47 Sunny D car. She will be back in that car next season as a full-time rookie. Sean Art's been in and out of the pit lane. And we're into a long green flag run. So, yes. And by the way, if you didn't notice, it is a 200 lap. This is, by the way, I failed to mention this. This is the Toronto Blue Jays 200 for the Truck Series. Tomorrow night will be the Toronto Maple Leafs 200 for the Buffalo Wild Wings Series. Another 200 laps and another 6:30 Eastern Time start. And then we cap off championship weekend with the Monster Energy Series two-parter, which is day one. We will have the division, the next night will be the division drivers, and then the final night will be the championship drivers. As Driscoll's getting held up by Hugo. And Sean Art, who's been in and out of the pit lane, probably going to have an apology he's going to have to go send to Grubius. And of course, Grubius will be racing tomorrow night in the Buffalo Wild Wings Series, so her season of racing in 2023 is not over just yet. For most of these drivers, it will be over. And right now, the 24 would be first. Swore would be second, Granger third, and then fourth would be the two of Hugo. And the thing is, for Justin Hugo, he was the regular season champion. He will not go on to win the championship this year. So tough break for Justin Hugo. And if something happens to Tico Jumiaka, Hattie Swore would be the next driver to possibly capitalize on Jumiaka's misfortune. So 3 of our 4 championship contenders on the lead lap. As we approach halfway, I'm going to grab me some from this house. And the caution is out. The caution is out. As soon as I go get ready to cook my lunch, the yellow flag rears its ugly head. Check and see who brought the yellow out. That was probably a bad timing on my part. I just pulled a Travis Crampton when we recorded in Atlanta. When somebody went to get something to eat, the yellow flag reared its ugly head. Oh boy. But they missed the trash can for some reason. So the yellow is out. Just as I was getting ready to get ready to cook something for lunch, the yellow flag reared its ugly head. Let's see who caused this incident. Let me pull this out of the way. Granger. Let's see who this collected. That was, we had a wreck. Charlie Silver, Anna Leonard. Shohei Alinsky was torn up. Granger was in it. That's a playoff contender. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Looks like Charlie Silver got male abused by Erica Douglas. I think Douglas got tired of the 9 truck holding her up and sent the Liberty University Toyota into the wall. Unfortunately for Douglas, she got her teammate collected in this little mess. Gretchen Mueller barely gets by. Unfortunately, Anna Leonard did not. Oh, Hattie Swore, did she get through? No, she was involved. So was Granger. Carla Sanat collected in this. And looks like the 46 was collected. Jesse Art was involved. Oh, that's a shame. And Sarah Costello did get some damage, but I don't think it's badly enough to hurt her truck. And that right there just took out Hattie Swore, and Hattie Swore is now out of the title hunt. So DVR will not win their first Truck Series championship. They will have to wait another season. That's a tough break for them. Just some impatience. Jesse Art's out of the race, so a tough break for Jesse. I think this championship might have just been wrapped up, boys. Has the 46 continued? Yes is the answer. That's not good news for Jimmy Baker, as we have just got the 1 to go signal, and we're at the halfway mark this time. When we cross, we'll be halfway. Out of the race, Jesse Art, tough break for her in her last Truck Series race. Anna Leonard, Hattie Swore. That is game over for Hattie Swore. Carla Sanat, a driver I didn't realize was involved, the 68 of Ashton Ingersoll. That just threw that last spot wide open. I don't think that's enough. We'll have to get Cody to check the calculations as we're back to green. I believe, unless the 24 gets involved, I believe Tico Jumiaka just did it, boys and girls. As looks like Heather Gallant's trying to get around Stephanie Driscoll. Yellow's out again. And it must be for Crenshaw. Right as we take the restart, the yellow flag rears its ugly head. And Crenshaw got turned by Shohei Alinsky. Oh, that's not going to make Cody Smart happy with Zachary Taylor, of all people. Cody. Okay, Taylor, says Cody. Cody. Time for me to run Taylor over with a boss. Plus, for Alinsky, that's female abuse. Cody. Okay, Taylor. Well, that's not going to make Cody Smart happy, so we're going to have Triple P tempers flaring between Taylor and Cody after this. Oh, man. You got to feel bad for Hattie Swore. And, of course, she will not win the championship, which is a tough break for her. Oh! Taylor. Okay, Cody! And the bad news is now Jimmy Baker just put himself in the conversation in the Rookie of the Year standings. But I don't think it's enough because we'll have to see how many, let's see, how many Rookie of the Year? Let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Jimmy Baker's still out of the hunt. So it looks like as of now, as we're back to green, as of now, Sarah Costello by 5 points would win the Rookie of the Year honors. So at least on the bright side, DVR can win the Rookie of the Year honors. That's really good. Jennifer Power third, Lucy Granger fourth, Zuzu Boyle having a great debut in fifth. Erica Douglas, Matt Smith, Bridget Thomas, Carolina Bradley is not on the lead lap. She's a lap down. Jumiaka is 9th, and 10th is, I don't know who was 10th. 10th was Mandy Evans, but she's already past Jumiaka. Even though possibly Jumiaka may have could possibly win the championship, there's still a good chance it's not over. And I don't know what in the world Sean Art's doing. Oh, Sean, no! Sean just got into the 25. What are you doing, Sean? And now the 25's got damaged because of that. That's another female abuse point for Sean. And I'm getting ready to go ahead and put my lunch in the oven. And Jennifer Power just took the lead. I didn't see that. It's now a DVR 1-2. I will be right back. Go. And it looks like, the 25 of Mueller's a lap down. Zuzu Boyle's taking the lead for how long? Looks like Matt Smith's not going to let her lead a lap. Matt Smith wants to go to victory lane as badly as these other two ladies. Matt Smith, we don't know what he's doing next season. Jennifer Power, who finished top 5 in the point standings last night in the AutoZone Amateur Series, she will be in this series full-time next season. And she also had a pretty okay run last night. And she's going to race with the teammate, the gal behind her, which is going to be her teammate next season, Zuzu Boyle. There's Matt Smith. Not sure what Matt Smith is doing for next season. Gallant in fourth. Gallant's making her final start in that ride. Driscoll right there. There's Lucy Granger. We're going to have a lot of changes for next year. Mandy Evans and Annie Crenshaw somehow in 10th. Well, at least that's a proud moment for Cody Smart. But now they're stuck behind this 25, who had to repair some of the damage to her truck. Matt Smith's career is very much uncertain as far as what he's going to do for next season. Coming up to 85 laps to go. And as long as the 24 of Tico Jumiaka stays right where he's at, he will be your Truck Series champion. And Japan will go ballistic as this fly is starting to annoy the hell out of me. What an honor would that be for Japan to get their first championship. And now they're being held up by Carolina Bradley, and the 25 is about to be an annoying back marker. And it's held up Jennifer Power, and it's allowed Matt Smith and Zuzu Boyle to get away. Power finally gets by the 5. That's Carolina Bradley, who's now 2 laps down. That was a position gain for the 25. As Zuzu Boyle's going to take the race lead. And if she can get this lap led, it'll be her first laps led here in the Truck Series. Of course, DVR is going to have a new driver. DVR will still have the 46 next season. They will still have the 26. The 74, and then I forgot the other rides. I know the 22 next season will have oh yeah, Sydney Ball is going to be here. So we're going to have another all-female lineup. And of course, Sydney Ball looking forward to next season. As Matt Smith and Jennifer Powers finally got around the 25, but the 25 is going to start being an annoying back marker. Next up will be the Smart teammates of Hugo and Samantha Granger. Jimmy Baker out of contention. I bet you the 46 of Costello, as Sean Art continues to go in and out of the pit lane. His sister is out of the race. Sean probably should just quit at this point because he's not doing anything by going in and out of the pit lane. I mean, he's making Cody Smart look good. As Tico Jumiaka getting held up by Carolina Bradley. Of course, she is a rookie in this series, and that's allowing Costello and Olinsky to catch right up to him. But right now, this is your champion as of right now. And if Hugo has a problem and drops out of the race, it may be official before you know it. Wouldn't that be something for an underdog team of GMS Racing? As Gretchen Mueller not playing nice and still being annoying. Gretchen Mueller just not wanting to get out of the way. She must be brain dead or something. And she's been ignoring the blue flags because this is starting to frustrate Jennifer Power and Zuzu Boyle, and it's allowing Matt Smith to get away. And Gretchen Mueller, I know she's 2 laps down, but you don't need to be racing the leaders hard because you're not doing yourself any favors. and you're hurting the DVR duo of trying to catch Matt Smith, for God's sakes. But Matt Smith's going to get held up by, that's the 0-2 of Jimmy Baker. As Power finally gets around the 26, hopefully they can pull away, and hopefully the 25 can stop using the dead bird strategy and screwing this up. But the 25's like, I gotta screw it up. I want to get in this fight. Yeah. Which is not doing them any favors. They need to get cleared really quickly because they're about to lap Jimmy Baker. And the 25 still getting in the way. She needs to be black flag. Cody Smart wants a black flag on the 25. Zuzu Boyle's going to get around the 25 or 0-2 without a problem. Oh, the 25 gets stuck by the 0-2. Oh, but the 25 is using the dead bird strategy, trying to make sure she ruins the battle for the win. And a bunch of female drivers will slap her. We're down to 70 laps to go when we cross the line, but have we had our final stop? I don't know. Hugo currently 4 laps down. Last car on the lead lap is the 32 of Valinsky. And speaking of Valinsky, he's getting held up by Carolina Bradley. Jumianka and Sarah Costello having a great battle for 11th. Right now, here's the ironic part. Here's that would be your champion. That would be your Rookie of the Year champion. Of course, those two will be on stage together. The way it's looking. Good run for Lucy Granger. Gretchen Mueller may be asked to see the officials in the big red truck if she doesn't get out of the way. Sean Art has been called to the big red truck for not meeting minimum speed. As Carolina Bradley, look out, nearly came down on Zuzu Boyle, but thankfully, and now the 25 got held up, which is really going to help the 2 DVR drivers to get away. Now they can catch Shohei Alinsky. Now, can Alinsky help the DVR teammates and being an annoying back marker to the 50? Remember, Alinsky and Smith are teammates. Oh, if the teammates turn against each other, this could help DVR in the race win. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, like I said, Sean Art's not doing his hopes any favors. I mean, going in and out of the pit lane. And of course, Sean Art's race, his season in that 59 will be over after tonight. And now they have caught the 32. Now can they team up and get the 32 to help pass the 50? The only way Samantha Granger is going to win this championship is if something does happen to the 24 of Tico Jumianka. That's the only way. And they've caught Alinsky. So it looks like Tico Jumianka, as of now, looking like he'll be in the catbird seed. in terms of the championship is concerned, and Sarah Costello's looking like she's going to probably win the Rookie of the Year honors. Something positive DVR can take away from this weekend, as I'm trying to kill this fly. Down to 60 to go. And of course, last year's champion will get to present the trophy to this year's champion, as Annie Crenshaw just got put a lap down. I wonder if that was final pit stops. I can't tell. Yep, it's final stops. I knew they couldn't make it the rest of the way without having to stop again, so it looks like she's going to make it the rest of the way. That's one way to get out of the leader's way, if you ask me. But Matt Smith cannot make a mistake on this pit stop. Because like I said, I don't think they can make it on one. They can make it right now to the end. It's going to be close. Crenshaw just did it because she's not confident she would make it the rest of the way. And now that she's pitted, she will make it to the end. Of course, Crenshaw's going to be sharing an all-star ride with Carolina Bradley next season. As Matt Smith getting held up by the Smart Motorsports teammates. Oh, Cody is trying to screw Matt Smith over to help DVR. Oh, but now the DVR siblings are getting held up. Our teammates getting held up. Oh, it's more than a problem. Crenshaw's out. As Matt Smith's lapping and Zachary Taylor's going to get flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct. So it was more than just a pit stop. It was an engine failure. So that's a shame for Crenshaw, and her season's going to end on a sour note. A piston has let go. The last thing Matt Smith does not want to see is a caution, as he's going to get around Carolina Bradley without much of an issue. They just got around Carolina Bradley, the 26 and the 6 did. Indiana Motorsports going to be moving to a Toyota next season. Let's see, in terms of the Rookie of the Year situation. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jimmy Baker is in the Rookie of the Year points, but it would not be enough. It would not be enough. So Sarah Costello is now 50 laps away when we cross the line from winning the Rookie of the Year championship. Tico Jumiaka's got another 50 miles, and he will win the championship for GMS Racing. Can you believe it? And remember, he had a 5-point cushion. Those 5 points would make the difference. Sarah Costello, you gotta pray and hope you can make it home. Of course, Costello will be in the Buffalo Wild Wings race tomorrow with Grubius. Because Grubius has improved so much, she deserved to move up to the Buffalo Wild Wings series next season. As we are showing you the 3/4 of the way mark. The good news for Marcus Sellers, at least he's looking forward to next season. for the Truck Series. The two DVR teammates are having a good battle for second, so at least they're having a good showcase. Alinsky is a lap down. Gretchen Miller is not going to be a problem anytime soon for the leaders. As okay, Sister of the Year award goes to Samantha. She just let her sister go, and now she's being a great sister and holding up Driscoll. Samantha Granger winning Sister of the Year award for her sister. Moves out of her sister way, then becomes a great sister. Whoa, Sean Hart, what are you doing, son? Oh, look out. Almost got Erica Douglas. Sean, I don't know what's going on with Sean Hart. Good Lord. He nearly caused a wreck. Costello would be next to go a lap down, but she's having a good battle with the new, Ingrid Pollard's not for position, but Pollard, the new champion in the AutoZone Amateur Series, as that's my food done. I'll be right back in a second. Now we're getting closer to starting Talladega. It looks like I'm going to get this race in. And by the way, that would also mean we already know who would be our Rookie of the Year champions for this season. But who would be the champions of Buffalo Wild Wings Monster? That's something we'll have to find out as we continue championship weekend. And while this race is at 40 laps to go, I want to remind everyone this telecast is presented by the authority of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association, and it may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Any accounts and description of this broadcast may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association. PCSRA wants to thank you fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. And they already have a 10-second lead on fourth place, Stephanie Driscoll. Tico Jumiaka. There he is. He might have just pulled off the upset and said, no, Cody Smart, no, in terms of the championship. And I believe we now know who our champion's going to be in the Truck Series. It's looking like it's Tico Jumiaka. For Sarah Costello, looks like she could win Rookie of the Year honors the way it's looking. At least gives DVR something to smile about after Hattie Swore fell out. Matt Smith's on pit road. This must be final stops. Sarah Costello came to pit road, so that turned the lead over the Zuzu Boyle, who had a drag race with her teammate in the 6th, Jennifer Power. Boy, these two ladies we're gonna have a fun combination next year. course, Ingrid Pollard running a one-off for Kyle Busch Motorsports, will be driving for for NOS Energy Motorsports, which is an affiliation of DVR next season. Matt Smith probably knew he couldn't make it on fuel. I think these two are going to be really close on fuel. Sean has now passed his little sister. Costello is 2 laps down. A caution comes out. This would trap Matt Smith a lap down due to the fact that was an untimely pit stop. Matt Smith trying to get his lap back, but he's about to get held up as he got held up by by Hugo. As Matt Smith's trying to use the St. Louis Deadbird strategy, Jennifer Power says, "No, you don't. I will put you a lap down." And looked like her truck got a little tight. Oh, look out. Matt Smith used the Deadbird strategy, and the black flag is out for Zachary Taylor. Granger holding up Jennifer Power. Granger not wanting to get out of the way, but she has to get out of the way, or she's going to be asked to see the officials in the big red truck for interfering with this battle for the possible win here. Which would not make Cody Smart happy if that would have happened. As I tried to pick up a slice and it fell out of my hand. Matt Smith is actually 1 lap down. We get a yellow here. This could really shake the complexion of this race. So the DVR teammates, 1-2. Jennifer Power, who will be a rookie with Zuzu Boyle next season, they're having a good battle. The only problem is the more they keep doing this, excuse me, the more they keep doing that, the more that's going to allow Mandy Evans to catch up. And Taylor just got teed up. Taylor just got teed up by the officials. Jumiaka looks like he's going to do it. And I do want to apologize to everybody yesterday in regards of the R word that my roommate Steven said yesterday, which was inappropriate. So I just want to put that out there for a reason. Is the yellow out? No, yellow's not out. Okay, I was about to say, if the yellow's out, that screwed Matt Smith and took him out of this win. We got 20 to go. 20 laps to go. I think these two are going to be good to go on fuel. I think they came in under that one yellow, changed tires and put gas in. I think they should be okay as far as fuel is concerned. If we get a yellow, then everybody will make it to the end. Now the two DVR drivers battling for this win. Who wants it more? But Jumiaka just needs to survive. That's all he's got to do. So I can tell you this. The danger zone got shaken up as far as who would lose their charter. The spots as far as who's going to move up to the Buffalo Wild Wings series is going to get shaken up. The points are absolutely going to be shaken up. You mean Paul Walker, not Luke Walker, you derp. And thanks, Cody. You just gave me an idea for a new driver, Luke Walker. Actually, Luke Walker's a driver from Peachtree, London, but that's besides the point. And that's why Paul Walker is not in this field, because had he not done that, he would have been in this race tonight. Oh, pit stops. So it's going to come down to who is going to have the fastest crew member. So I was right. These drivers could not make it the rest of the way on fuel. Because they had to pit at some stage. Can anyone make it on fuel? That's going to be the trick. Suzu Boyle's coming to pit road. That will turn the race lead over to Erica Douglas. Mandy Evans just came to pit road. Oh, never mind. Douglas just comes in. I think everybody's pitting now. I don't know who will be the race leader when this is all said and done. Costello has gotten back on the lead lap. I think it could be the 50, but I could be wrong. And it looks like it might be the 50. Jumiaka is a lap down. They're saying the 6 is the leader. That would be Jennifer Power. She is the leader with 10 to go. DVR is on fire. But I think Matt Smith could run out of time. Wouldn't this be an upset if Jennifer Power wins this race? I believe we might have a guaranteed you blew it as far as that's concerned. And it looks like we know who will be the champion for the Truck Series. Jennifer Power is 8 laps away from her first career Truck Series win. Oh, and the 26 blown up. No, Zuzu is out. Out of a solid run. Damn. Damn, that really just sucks. Clutch on the 26. That's the end of the night for Zuzu. That's a shame. And now the 6 truck getting held up. The 25 is passing her. Cody Smart's cheering for the 50 truck to make sure he cheats. '25 is going to play interference as far as this race win is concerned. Jennifer Power's got to stay focused as we have 6 to go. Cody Smart wants that 50 truck black flag. Damn. Hate that for Zuzu. I think Power just needs to stay focused. 5 to go. Gap back up to 3 seconds. Jennifer Power, who finished top 5 in the point standings in the AutoZone Amateur Series last night. After getting taken out of a wreck, she is going to redeem herself and then some. Trying to hold off Matt Smith to win her first career Truck Series win for the team she'll be driving full-time with next season in DVR. DVR this season had 1 win in the first 16 races. They have won once with Anna Leonard, once with Grubius, and now they're about to get their 3rd win in the playoffs, but with a rookie driver in Jennifer Power as we have 2 to go. Jumiaka is 2 laps away from doing it. What a historic night this will be for GMS. If Power can get around Carolina Bradley, which she does, white flag in the air, 1 more lap in the season finale. Jennifer Power trying to bring it home for DVR. An upset, an Amateur Series driver. The outgoing Amateur Series driver has done it. Jennifer Power will get her first career Coca-Cola Truck Series win of her career. Sarah Costello and Tico Jumiaka. We have to follow these 2. Here he comes. GMS Racing's done it. Tico Jumiaka, the 2023 Coca-Cola Truck Series champion. And Sarah Costello wins Rookie of the Year. Wow. They finally have done it. GMS Racing pulls the upset of the century, and Tico Jumiaka from Japan makes history as the first Japanese driver to win a Truck Series championship. How about that? Wow. Here's the official finishing results. Jennifer Power, first career Truck Series win. What a fitting way it comes at the finale after getting an invitation to race this one. Matt Smith comes up short as he'll finish second, so I guess that little gamble did not pay off. As we'll never know what's going to happen to Matt Smith. Hopefully he'll get a ride soon. Mandy Evans, great run for a driver who was recently eliminated from the playoffs in third. Lucy Granger fourth, Stephanie Driscoll fifth, Heather Gallant sixth, Bridget Thomas seventh. Sarah Costello has done it. She is the Rookie of the Year champion as she got 6 points. Douglas 9, Shohei Alinsky 10, Jumiaka 11, Pollard 12, good run in her debut. Mueller 13, Jimmy Baker will come up a few points short in taking the rookie champions. Let's see, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yep, came up 3 points short in that championship. Granger, Hugo, Carolina Bradley were the last trucks that finished. Sean Art was in out of the pit lane, came home in 20th. Zuzu Boyle, Annie Crenshaw out of the race, and then everybody else out of the race. So it will be Jumiaka, the champion. Samantha Granger, second in points. Justin Hugo, third. And Hattie Swore will finish in fourth. Let's confirm it with you all. But what a season. Congratulations to Jennifer Power on winning this race. Congratulations to Tico Jumiaka. He is your 2023 Coca-Cola Truck Series champion. But most of all, congrats to Sarah Costello for winning the Rookie of the Year honors. This is the Toronto Blue Jays 200. Oh, go ahead and add provisionals. Oh, no, that's the Amateur Series. I wanted the Truck Series, you jerk. So, yeah, Zuzu Boyle. All right, let's see what this did to the final standings. But what a season, nevertheless. Please turn it down before you copyright me, even though you don't give a flip. Somebody's not going to listen, care, so I'm going to have to go run them over later. And if he's like, oh, I'm not sorry and all that. Alright. As soon as I get, there's Secret. And of course, like I said, they will get a default of 190 as far as the points are concerned. So we'll see where this is going to situate these drivers. Okay. Thank you to the person who shut up the music, because I was not going to put up with it anymore. Alright. And they're not listening to me. We do have a confirm you blew it, but we'll worry about that later. I will fix the Rookie of the Year standings later. I don't feel like fixing them now. I'm just going to fix it later. Okay. And now, here it is. The final standings for the Truck Series. And what a season it was so far. Your champion, Tico Jumiaka, Samantha Granger, Justin Hugo, Hattie Swore. Let's see. Lauren Grubius So it's going to be Costello 1, Jimmy Baker 2. Baker will be racing tomorrow night. Prince Littlejohn 3, Chloe Carmichael 4. But here's the thing, Chloe Carmichael just saved her charter for next season. So Grubius will also be moving up to the Buffalo Wild Wings series for next season. Ashley Horton, who didn't run tonight, even though she got a default you-know-what as far as the points are concerned, will come home in 29th in points. As you look at the point standings, Billy Bradbury will take over the 00 next season. As you look on down through the rest of the point standings, and yes, it is confirmed by a couple of points, Sarah Costello will take the Rookie of the Year honors. Well, that's going to do it for the Truck Series season for 2023. It was a blast giving you this awesome series so far. So, yes, congratulations, as I said, to Jennifer Power on the win. Congratulations to Sarah Costello on winning Rookie of the Year. Congratulations to Tico Jumiaka on winning the championship. Hope you guys enjoyed today's race. Hope you guys enjoyed this season. I had a blast calling these Truck Series races for you all. If you enjoyed this race, if you enjoyed this season, be sure to give this video a like. Subscribe to become a part of the PCSRA crew today. We have shown you your full finishing results. These are your rookie points, as looks like score 4 derped. As Hattie Swore is not a rookie, I will have to go back and fix it. Let me actually do that right now. So let me go fix the points because score 4 derped. So I'm going to have to find 74. Give me 1 second before I sign off, because score 4 just derped. Oh, there you are. So I need to make a quick fix because score 4 derped and gave me the wrong driver, so I will fix it in just a second. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this race this season. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCSRA crew today. We've showed you your full finishing results. Once I make this quick little edit, as far as the points are concerned, I'll do it again just for the fun of it. Because knowing how score 4 likes to be a derping hyena. So, yes. So, these are your rookie points. Congratulations to Sarah Costello on winning Rookie of the Year. These are your overall points. The 5 drivers who have lost their charters after this season is over. Congratulations to the 4 drivers that have moved up to the AutoZone, or to the Buffalo Wild Wings series, excuse me. Or 5 in this case, with Grubius. And we will see you guys next season for the Truck Series, as we will have another fun 23 races coming your way. We still got a cap-off championship weekend with the Buffalo Wild Wings and Monster Energy Series here at Toronto. Until then, I've been Daniel signing off. Good night from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And thanks for watching yet another broadcast courtesy of the PCSRA, the best NR racing around the world since 2017. See you tomorrow night for the Buffalo Wild Wings Series Championship. Good night from Toronto.